Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from the Superdome. Oh, yeah. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Brings up second.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Another run here with Tootin. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
Here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt.
Formation for the Saints.
And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second and 11. They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten the yards, but it will set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
They'll go, and here's Dart. Open man, right side. He's got it. Down the right sideline. And he will have a Giants 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
It's a pickup of 66 yards. First down, Giants.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Dart gonna hold on to it himself. The ball comes out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. To the air on second down. Dart, he pulls it in around the 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They've come this far. I get the feeling they want more than 3. So here they will go for it on 4th and goal. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They've got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Off and the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Rolling right, he runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On second down, Dart. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Man in motion, heading left. Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. He's got the first down and more than that. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Giants will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Saints, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1 yard gain.
Here's second and 9.
Second and 9.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Alert, alert.
Now, tossed left side, that's Tootin. Up the sideline, past the 30. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Saints 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart, moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Giants.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play.
A gain of 16 yards.
9-7 is our
First
score.
down, Giants.
More from New Orleans after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. He'll buy time left. And he's going to have the Giants first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive.
It's a gain of 3. First down, New York.
19-18.
A play fake, now Dart, flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
19.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
To throw is Dart. Forced out wide. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
will indeed go for it, and it's Dart. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On first down, Dart. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. And I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game. You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Saints first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Pass caught right side by Henry. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Tootin. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Cowboy 80. Check. Go.
Try to punch it in with Tootin. Good blocking, and he's in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Saints will up the lead to 5.
Makes the score Saints 14, Giants 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. It's his third touchdown catch this year. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point.
The Giants
Go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Looking to throw. It's Dark. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Ready, set. Mustang 19. Set. Set fire.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
That's good for a Saints.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
39-yard line.
Hand off, it's Tootin. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration, and
that's going to be intercepted. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
On the run to the right. And nice look there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
On first and 10. They'll set up to throw. That'll be complete to Tootin.
Complete to Bayshore Tootin. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This, a 44-yard attempt. McLaughlin's kick is good, and the Saints are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first and 10, here is Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready? 19, Tiger, 19, here we go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he gets this up close to the 40 with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson to the air on second down. Dart. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A big-time play out of the G-men. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Dart on first and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
New York.
Here's a run. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
A gain of 7. Brings up second.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead.
Saints 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready,
Now, faking the give, The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second
Work to do
down.
now as they come up on 2nd and long. A toss out wide for Chilton. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
At his own 4-yard line.
So now that's 2 consecutive plays where they end up going backwards. So a sack, a negative run. The biggest thing you have to avoid in the NFL are these negative plays, because now it puts all of the pressure on a 3rd and pass situation. And when a defense can play you one-dimensional, it is a big challenge for any offense.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
4th down.
The Saints lining up in punt formation, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come 19, come 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
On 2nd down, Dart. This is caught down that right sideline. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
On the play. 1st down, New York.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good, and the Giants are going to extend their lead.
38, Saints 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Chilton. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Right back to Chilton. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. Check smash. Check smash. Check go.
Back to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch. than it does after a drop.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Moving outside the pocket. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. That's taken in, and he will have a Giants first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First down.
To the air again goes Dart. Now he'll air one out, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To the air once more is Dart. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Dart gonna throw it again. Going up top. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Saints are gonna get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Brings up third and
on third down, it's a run with Tootin. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Omaha. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down. Throwing now from the gun. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Giants will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Let's go. 72.
A play fake, now Dart, forced out left. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 17-yard line.
19.
Motion, motion, motion. Come to me, it's me.
Come 18. Come 19. Come 19. Check go.
They'll look to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
Intercepted by the Giants. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass caught right side by Henry. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain of 17 yards. First down, New Orleans.
10 at the 13-yard line.
19 tight. Go! 60 Eagles.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll bring up second down.
Okay, break. Hurt. Set up. Liking 18. Check out.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Saints. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Saints 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Again, working deep downfield. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Giants first down. A gain of 47 yards. First down, Giants.
60 license.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. Here's Dart on first and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
Dart gonna tap this one forward.
Malik Neighbors, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
You can see the relief on his face. He gets up and he goes, you know, I got away with one there. I was a little loose with the ball, and fortunately for the ball carrier, he was close enough to the sideline that he gets a friendly bounce. You're not always going to be that lucky. You have to protect the ball at all costs.
And he will score! Touchdown, Giants. Point after try forthcoming.
Giants.
He gets it to go. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Saints 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
On first down, he'll go with Tootin. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
brought
Every
down
team
back at the
makes an
21-yard
emphasis
line.
on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Javon Holland on the tackle. A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll run. It's Tootin. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up 4th down.
A gain of
At this
7.
point, we're going to need 2 hands to
4th
count
down.
for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover
It's a
on
turnover
down.
on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Dart. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Taylor on the cover.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a road win here